Hello, hello, hello. It is Mike, and I am here to do my midweek review. My midweek reviews are mainly horror. Um, I am going to do a few disaster movie reviews as well. I may do those as midweek. I may throw them in as other things, but yeah. This week I'm just going through a bunch of the horror movies that I've purchased and have never watched. So this one is a new one to me. It is called Behind You. It's basically a ghost story. And well, it is a ghost story. We have this demonic entity that comes after this little girl um, to take over her so that she could basically, I don't know, keep things moving. Anyway, it starts out where you have this this girl, and I don't know if it's her friend or I forgot what the relationship is, but there's a girl and a guy, younger, 11ish, 12ish, and a little girl, and they're in this house, and there's something wild going on in the house, and you can't really figure it out until you realize that there's an entity that comes out of the mirror, and it takes the little girl. So we flash forward many years, and we have Claire and Olivia, whose mother and father have died, and they basically have to move into this creepy house with an aunt that they haven't talked to ever, really. I mean, they were estranged. I guess the mother was estranged from this particular sister. So Olivia and Claire don't really know this aunt. And the house is creepy. Everything that has glass on it is covered up. So all the mirrors, all of this stuff is covered up. Well, you find out that the aunt is actually that 11, 12-ish year old girl who tried to not be a part of that house, but eventually had to go back to it. And when Olivia and Claire move in, they start realizing that things are a little odd. They can't figure out if it's the aunt or if it's something in the house. But eventually, Olivia starts pulling the newspaper away from the mirrors, and of course, that allows the demon, the entity, the ghost, whatever it is, to try to come out and possess Claire. And at one point, it does possess Claire, but luckily, things happen, and yeah, it's a fun little movie. It's nothing big. It's nothing that's going to rock your world, but it's fun. I enjoyed it. It's rated R. There is some decent scares in this. There are a few bodies in this. And yeah, I really enjoyed it. I thought it was creepy enough, and I love ghost stories. So what were my likes or dislikes about them? We'll do likes first. I loved the cast. I thought the two girls were awesome. I thought the aunt was awesome. She played this character to the T. I mean, she was when the girls first showed up, she was angry. She didn't want them there. She told the neighbor, I think it was, maybe the child custody people who brought them there, that they should not be here, that this was not a safe environment for them, blah blah blah. But then eventually she kind of warmed up to the girls, and the girls warmed up to her, and there's also a male character in there, and all of them were good. I thought the special effects were okay. The ghost, the entity itself, is creepy. It's not the fastest paced movie, but I was never bored with it, and I just thought overall how they wrapped the story up was good. My dislikes were there was not enough of the entity. I would have liked to have seen it terrorizing everybody a little bit more. Yeah, that's pretty much about it. The character development was good. But yeah, not a whole lot to hate, other than it's not a blockbuster. It's not going to turn the world upside down. But yeah, so that is my review. I would give this probably B minus, C plus, B minus. I mean, it's a little higher than a C for me, so I'll go ahead and give it a B minus, and it will stay on my shelf. And that is it for this midweek review. Talk to y'all later. Bye.